And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Come on, the ball. Check, check, check.
This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 6 catches, 132 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Watch twist.
Ready.
Throwing again. Lofton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Lofton. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a hush indeed. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Lofton gonna look deep for Wilson. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lofton flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Lofton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. 2nd quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Lofton. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
47's the mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
On 1st and 10, Lofton. Got a man, it's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And he fumbled hold it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Get it.
On first down, Lofton. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the dump off. It's second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He gets it to Brown, complete. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Off play action. Lofton. It's Williams on the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lofton.
This team is not going to
try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he returns it into enemy territory. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He completes it to Nelson. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 50. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Throwing on first down. Lofton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Got a man. It's a side end, Lance Kendricks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue. And now possession will go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake. Lofton. He's got it to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Lofton. Hauling it in, Nelson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
It's just me and you. It's just
From the gun, Lofton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 15. Caught by Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. The 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Man left, man left. 4 down.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they take possession of the football and have it at the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lofton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Lance Kendricks, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Lofton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Lofton. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. On 1st down, Lofton.
Never make the mistake.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down, Lofton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Lofton. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 with the Chargers. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
70, Indy.
Let's put that team on the clock. Switch.
Sit.
On 1st and 10, Lofton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Lofton. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's brought down all the way back in the end zone. My goodness, that's going to be a safety. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Lofton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Lofton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Trevor Williams with a pick. And his guys are going to take it. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing on first down. Lofton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The throw complete here to Williams. A nice pickup there, 19 yards, and they're set up better for third.
Ready? 6-6, pull it high. Coaching spell. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it.
We got this.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Throwing again. Lofton. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. From the gun, Lofton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lofton flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Lofton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 83. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off play action. Lofton. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lofton. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready? 60 or. Here we go. Get it.
On 1st down, Lofton. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Go now. 90 Wolf. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Lofton flushed out right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Ready?
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Lofton. Caught by Nelson. And there is well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. A slot
and a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And that's complete to Luke Wilson. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's go,
let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Back. 2.
On 1st and 10, Lofton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Lofton. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And a big turnover there as his guys... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Lofton. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Lofton. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Throwing again. Lofton. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense...
And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the pressure gets to him again. Melvin Ingram. And boy, possession here turns. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Lofton in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Melvin Ingram, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points